Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is May 3rd, 2017. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, today we have the futures trading lower by 3.5 points at 23.82.5 per contract. All in all, if you take a look at the futures, what you'll see here is really just a lot of choppiness. So it's not a bad start to the day. The market's only down just a few S&P points. We'll see how it plays out once the opening bell rings. We did have the ADP job report come out. I believe it came out with 177,000 jobs, but it really never matches up to the Friday job report by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So again, we'll see if that has some effect today. But we want to take a look at some stocks in the news, and that's where we're going to try to make some money. Apple is first up today. AAPL is the ticker symbol here. You'll see the stock right now trading at $145.84, closed at $147.51. So we have a little down ticking. Now, Apple was down after the closing bell yesterday. If by some chance it sells off today and takes out these lows, you're going to look at 139.30. That will be your buy level for Apple today. So again, 139.30. If it doesn't come out and take out these lows, then really we'll just look at the chart pattern on the screen once the opening bell rings throughout the trading session. So again, 139.30 will be a long side day trade for Apple should it trade down to that level. Next up, we're going to take a look at Akamai, AKAM. I will have gap levels for this. Right now, the stock is trading at $54.46, closed at $62.50. Akamai Technology is getting hammered today to the downside, but we will have levels for this one. So again, come over to the intraday stock chat room. I'll have those levels posted up at 9 a.m. Let's take a look at Gilead Sciences. Right now, Gilead is trading at $67.25, closed at $68.58. So this is trading a little on the weaker side. It's not down all that much, but we will take a look at it once the opening bell rings, but it is in play today for a day trade, so keep it on the radar. Let's take a look at First Solar. FSLR is the ticker symbol there. Stock is trading at $32.62, closed at $30.32. So good little pop for First Solar. When I look at the chart, first thing that really strikes me is a daily chart, 200-day moving average. This is all the way up here at 35. You also have a lot of resistance at 34. So if you own FSLR right now, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, I really wouldn't touch it at the moment. We will be looking at it once the opening bell rings. Let's take a look at Devon Energy. DVN is the ticker symbol. They came out with earnings and lots of news on the stock. So if you take a look at the intraday action this morning, you'll see the stock is trading at $39.30. This is up from $38.85. It looks like they are selling $1 billion worth of assets, so that might give the stock a little bit of a rise. But again, I'm just not seeing anything that great or that terrible. I'd remain neutral on Devon Energy at the moment. Let's take a look at good old FireEye. FEYE stock is trading at $13.99, closed at $12.21. Good little move there. There's a lot of resistance up here around this level and more resistance at $14.55. So $14.55 really seems to be the wall today. If it gets up there, potential short or fade candidate. Let's take a look at WTW, which is Weight Watchers. Stock is trading at $24.52. Good pop today. Stock closed yesterday at $21.19. They reported earnings. The only level that really interests me for Weight Watchers would be around 29 bucks, maybe 28.85. Around there, I do think Weight Watchers is a short candidate. So keep that on the radar. We'll see how it plays out. Let's take a look at Twilio. TWLO is the ticker symbol here. This stock is getting absolutely roasted and toasted. Closed at $34 yesterday. It is now trading at $23.76. It's basically down to where the IPO opened up. So if you ever take a look at this stock back in June of 2016, stock, I believe, opened up around $23.99, and that's exactly where you are now. So again, trying to hold its double bottom from its debut all the way back in June of 2016. We'll see if it could do it. Right now, I have no interest in the name whatsoever. Let's take a look at Yum Brands. Ticker symbol is YUM. Stock is trading at $67.17. So you got a nice little uptick here. Again, it looks overbought and around 68 bucks. Stock does have a big gap fill on the chart. So again, lots of resistance in play right now for Yum Brands on a daily chart basis. So we'll see how that plays out. All in all, though, when you look at the stock, it is trading higher. So if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, there's not much to do here. Let's take a look at Mondelez. MLDZ is the ticker symbol here. MDLZ, excuse me. And what you'll see here is stock is trading at $45.15. It closed at $43.74. So good little move. Give it the upside bias to around $46.40. But again, I wouldn't chase it even at this level. But I do think the bigger resistance level comes in around $46.40, $46.50 ultimately for Mondelez. Let's take a look at DLPH, auto parts maker. Delphi, and the stock is having a nice bid today. Closed at $78.45, now trading at $83.30. So good move there for Delphi. Lots of resistance in play up to the 85 level. So don't look for more upside than what you have at the moment. Again, if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, I just leave it alone. Let's take a look at Estee Lauder. EL is ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at 90 bucks. Closed at 87.48. So this is a good pop for Estee Lauder, but you are into a ton of resistance here around 90 bucks. So again, very little upside that I see in the cards for Estee Lauder. Let's take a look at Garmin, GRMN. Stock right now is trading at 51.17, closed at 51.24, so really not moving. I did work out a calculation for Garmin. If it gets down to 45.75, there is your day trade play. If it doesn't, leave it alone. There's not much to do there. Let's take a look at BG, soybean producer, Bunge. What you're going to see here is stock is trading at $69.90. This is a very, very good sell-off. Right off the bat, though, I do see a nice level at $65.10 for BG today. So keep that on the radar. We'll look at that one once the opening bell rings. I'll also try to work on some other levels before the opening bell. But right off the bat, I do see that 65 level looking pretty solid for Bunge Limited. So keep that on the radar and we'll see how it plays out. Today you do have gold futures trading down about $3.90 to $1,253 an ounce. And it looks like crude oil getting a bid today, up 12 cents to $47.78 an ounce, barrel rather. All right, we're going to leave it here short and sweet. Again, another good trading day in the intraday stock chat room yesterday. If you want to come over, trade alongside of us, take that 7-day free trial that we offer. You'll see everything that we're doing. You trade right with us. And again, we've had a great 2017. We're going to look to keep that going. With that being said, everybody, have a great session, and we will see you on the charts.